We here at the Kamen Saloon Riff Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks for March 30th, 2015. With your host, Peacemaker2448.
And ramp it up, Salon.
I'll keep doing it. At this point, I'm just going to make it a trend. I'll just keep doing it. Goddamn Zexal. I'm allergic to Zexal now, is what the problem is.
Yeah, you did sneeze right before we started this.
Yeah.
You're allergic to Yuma's brand of bullshit. I mean, awesome dueling abilities.
We have a two-part this week. Fucking two-parter this week. Life is a carnival. Ooh.
I thought it was Life is a Highway.
No. No, that's a far better thing than the show. Apparently, Yuma's dueling some asshole who has the stupidest luck in the fucking world.
Isn't that usually how it goes?
No, because now it's a plot point. Literally. This guy has ridiculously stupid fucking luck.
Oh.
Fan-fucking-tastic. So we have a walking Deus Ex Machina. So that's what we got on the docket this week. But first, we can talk about what we're watching, although I have dick in all.
I kind of do too, because, yeah.
I might find a way to watch Elimination Chamber this Sunday. And by this Sunday, I mean when this goes out, it'll be tomorrow. But other than that, like, I don't watch Raw. Especially didn't watch Raw since we recorded Smash for next week.
All kinds of Smash.
Yes, that word. Yeah.
As I can't say anything.
But we recorded that, so I didn't watch Raw. I don't watch SmackDown. To be honest, my interest in wrestling is waning to the point of I think of where my uncle is, where he only really watches the pay-per-views and just keeps up with news, and I think I'm doing that now. And I'm like, wow. Guess I was the last one to go out of the group of us. Because it is the WWE Network account we were using. Yeah, that wasn't mine. That was my uncle's friend. And he canceled it after WrestleMania. Literally canceled it after WrestleMania.
Can you blame him?
No. Fuck no. But I'm like, there's like bits and pieces of wrestling these days that I like. Like, I like what Lana's involved in right now. Because I'm like, you know what? Breaking them up might provide a really good storyline. And it does! Because Lana's fucking good. Because she gets the whole acting part of wrestling. And then there's Dean Ambrose. And I like him. Because, good lord, do we need somebody like Dean Ambrose in WWE right now. We need the good guy who's an asshole. We need that Austin character in this day and age of WWE, because we don't have an Austin character. We don't! You know what we have as good guys? The fucking Cena archetype of characters. That's it.
By that you mean Cena.
Yes. And everyone they try to turn into Cena.
That goes absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Somebody's trying to grab him a Splatoon 3-pack on GameStop.
Well, that and I'm trying to find stuff to distract me until Splatoon comes out.
That too. But yeah, we need that, and we have Dean Ambrose, and he's fucking good at it. Because it's like, yes, I'm an asshole. I'm a dick. but I know where I stand. Like, we need that character in wrestling, and we have it in Dean Ambrose, and he's glorious at it. Hell, he has the look of he's just some dude in a leather jacket, blue jeans, and boots. Yeah, there's that. Limited Blade Works is good as always. I don't know what more I could say about that show.
What more is there to say about it?
It's a really good show. I've been watching a no commentary walkthrough of Witcher 3. And by watch, I mean I've been skimming through like the recent few episodes where it's like 3 episodes of 30 minutes get posted a day. So I skimmed through that shit. I'm like, where's the important story stuff? Okay. Which like shrinks those videos down to like 4 minutes. Because I'm like, I am not digging around with all the fucking gameplay on this. I don't care that much. It's like, where's the important story bits? Like, I want to know that part. I think it's up to like 80 parts now. Let me look. 70 parts. My bad. I'm 10 off. 70. And this asshole decided to be a dick and try to trick people. Because it has a video titled Batman Arkham Knight Gameplay Walkthrough Part. And then the dots in the list of videos. And then when you hover over it, you see Part 1, 30-minute developer demo.
Oh, wow.
Alright, asshole. You don't title something like that when it's a fucking 30-minute developer demo, you dick.
Sure you do.
Fuck you. Don't be clickbaiting people like that. Because I'll be the first to call you out your bullshit. Because that's a fucking asshole thing to do. Like, be fucking honest about what the fuck you're playing. Say, 30-minute developer demo, Batman Arkham Knight. Like, put that fucking demo part first, you shithead. Let's see. Random video stuff. Game Theory put out a video today about the Mario timeline.
Oh, God.
You know how Game Theory is notorious about their Nintendo stuff, right? How they've suggested that Mario's a bit of a psychopath because he doesn't give a shit about people. How they have stated that because of various design elements of Rosalina, she is in fact the daughter of Peach and Luigi. Thereby saying that the whole canon relationship of Peach and Mario, yeah, that doesn't exist. But in the timeline, they decided to go one step further and go, okay, you know how everyone associates Luigi and Daisy together? As that's the other couple?
Yeah.
That's not the case. Daisy is, in fact, with Mario. Oh, and Jumpman from back in the Donkey Kong days is actually Mario's father.
Really?
Yes. Because of the fact that Donkey Kong in those games is confirmed to be Cranky Kong in the Donkey Kong Country series, through the various figuring out the whole maturity age and age of gorillas, which Donkey Kong and the rest of the guys are, they figure that Donkey Kong and Mario are of the same age, therefore the Mario from Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong, is actually his father, who married Pauline from that game, and those two gave birth to Mario and Luigi. That's their theory, at least. Again, they string together a whole bunch of shit to explain this, so, yeah. Game theory loves overthinking things, and they fully admit it. And if you take it too seriously, all I'm gonna say is, you fucking asked for your anchor. You should not take anything game theory says seriously, to be honest. Like, they do some interesting videos to make you think, but here's the thing. They admit they overthink it. They admit that what they say is a theory at the end of the video. Do not take...
just a theory. It's a game theory.
Exactly! That quote, that is more than just a catchphrase. That is them admitting that everything they say is plausible, but is no way, shape, or form true. And sometimes, they are just so out there it's ridiculous. My before-mentioned Mario psychology two-parter. Like I said, so don't take everything game theory says seriously, please. Hell, they debunked the whole thing about the Star Fox crew cutting off their legs to keep blood in their heads more. Which they said no, it's for better running capabilities. Because they're anthropomorphic animals. They don't exactly have normal feet.
True.
Although everyone else in the franchise has normal feet, so that kind of debunks that. Because Crystal didn't cut off her legs for assault. I mean, the general guy didn't cut off his legs, so they get around just fine. Crystal gets around just fine without robot legs. Granted, I guess that's because she's Fox Lady who's psychic and lived on tribal worlds, so I guess that means she's good at running. I don't know. Anyway, that's about watching. What about you?
Not much of anything. Except for Game Grumps stuff, but yeah.
I should watch the golf one. I saw there was a golf one when I was uploading videos.
God, they don't know what they're doing with it.
Oh no. Oh,
at least at the beginning.
That scares me, because I'm like, oh god, Mario Golf is not that hard. I fucking was able to hit a ball into the hole fucking blind. Motherfucking blind, and he can attest to this.
Yeah.
To tell the story, we were testing out Project 64 multiplayer, and we found out that Mario Golf desynced. And eventually, two of us were looking at two different screens at the same hole. I was asking him, essentially, where I was facing and where the hole was, and eventually I was able to hit the ball in. Completely mine. I think in one shot when we were testing this. And bear in mind, I can't see the power meter. Or at least I can see the power meter on my screen. Doesn't mean it works on his. Or it doesn't mean the timing's the same on his. So I had to guess and hope for the best, and I still fucking got it.
Luckily.
Yeah. Mario Golf isn't that hard.
No, not really. They couldn't figure out the timing meter, though.
How the fuck do you not figure out the timing meter? It's forward, back. Forward, power, back.
They didn't realize that the arrow pointed to where you were seeing when you looked at the upper view.
How the fuck do you not realize that?
Ask them.
It's simple. It's intuitive. Fucking Mario. It's the fucking GameCube one. That's like the best one, I think.
Yeah, we were doing it on the N64 one.
Yeah, that's the original Mario Golf. That's Toadstool Tour for the GameCube. Like that. Fuck.
I thought that looked like better graphics. That's why I was like, wait.
Yeah, I saw the logo, so I knew it was the GameCube one.
Don't mind me, I'm playing Super Mario World.
God damn it,
and I
Game
cannot concentrate at the same time. Why, I don't know, but I can't seem to do it.
So yeah, I guess that's it. Now we could talk about Tokusatsu stuff, but by that I mean Drive, because neither one of us are watching anything else.
Pretty much.
I don't even remember what the Raw for sure Sentai this week was about.
I didn't watch the Raw for...
I think I watched the Raw, but I don't remember anything.
Didn't you say you caught like part of the Raw because of the Splatoon?
Yeah, I believe so.
So, yeah. That's probably why you don't remember it. That and you really don't care about the show.
I really don't care. Like, I'll probably tune back in to maybe check out the whole super mode thing they're doing for 3 of the Rangers, because they're the 3 Rangers that fucking matter in this show. And by those 3, I mean red, blue, and pink. And then what's bad is, out of those 3 characters, I think pink's the best character. Because blue's boring, red's a fucking idiot, and pink's about the only decent person among the batch. I don't even remember their names now. Fuck.
Not alone.
Oh, I know they're filming Deca Ranger 10 years after, and I'm like, yay! I'm actually excited for that. I give a shit about that. I love Deca Ranger. I saw images from this week's Garo, and Tsukasa just making fun of fucking Garo. And I'm like, I forgot you're a part of the show. I forgot you were the best part of the show. I forgot that you are actually pretty good. You just get shit fucking projects attached to you.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him. Like, I've said this before, but Tsukasa's actor is not bad. He's great. He gets stuck in stupid, terrible projects.
That's one of those you can really tell that he's good at what he does.
And he loves it, too. I mean, for God's sakes, this guy has come back for decade-related thing after decade-related thing after decade-related thing. He's always been there to reprise Decade, except for once. And Decade was at best a cameo in that movie. So yeah, the man loves doing what he does best, but God, can he not get a good project at all?
I know. Unless he considers Decade a good project. Which, at that point, I have to wonder about that.
I think the best thing he's been attached to was All Riders versus Die Shocker. Because I think that got Decade right in terms of what they were going for with that. But, like, for the show, it went, like, south after a while because they forgot to get back on track for their show.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he's attached to fucking Superior Tyson and Kamen Rider Tyson. Which are not the best movies to be attached to, because those are shite fucking movies.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Fuck, Dian's actor even came back to shill the fucking complete selection Dian driver. And fucking Narataki. Good God, they're like, I swear, like, most of the cast of Decade got the fucking short end of the stick, because I feel like they care, but the show just didn't turn out well. I don't like it because of that. It's not like Dian got off either. He got to be in a terrible fucking movie too. And I don't mean Superior Tyson. I mean one of the Chodeno trilogy movies that he got to be the star of. That's not good. Why is he the star of a Deno movie? Fuck if I know. What's worse is the movies are color-coded, and for some reason he's the star of the yellow one. Because apparently, blue got taken. Yeah, so we can talk about Drive. Drive was good. Drive was good. I am so glad people are getting back on board with Drive now.
Yes, that is.
So we're not alone in going, Drive's a decent show, people!
And screaming out into the abyss.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten pretty good. Although I will say, I love that this episode pretty much shows Tamari is completely blinded by the fact that he wants to literally murder 001 as much as possible. Yet he is so outclassed, yet no one can stop him. It's like, okay, Go might be able to pull him out because he's like Tamari in that, and Tamari's kind of taking Go's position right now as the hot-headed rider. Unfortunately, he's off being mind controlled and being Chase and screwing around with Chase.
Boy, that's all kinds of screwed up right there.
Yeah.
Primary riders acting like the secondary rider.
Secondary rider's acting like the tertiary rider. Tertiary rider's like, when did I become the only good guy here?
Yeah, I think at this point Chase is like, what the fuck is wrong with every one of you?
It's like, wait a minute. I've been mind controlled half this fucking show. I'm just now back, and now everyone's gone crazy, but me. I mean, I love that there. What was it last week when he mentions the mark and it being a sign of 001 altering their memories, and he's just like, "Well, no one asked me about this."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's probably less of a joke and more of a sign of how much they are just like
not paying attention.
Yeah. And how much they are playing right in the 001's hands. So there's that. Kiriko's trying to help, but even her fancy bullets that Rita gave her are not helping. Buckle gets to be all angry and literally gets to storm out of the office with help from 2 shift cars. I love that moment of just... I love that moment because I'm like... It's like, okay, he storms out because he's the one angry. And for whatever reason, someone had the idea of, we're going to pull the belt strap up and have it like up off camera and holding it in place to show that he's like turning the corner with it. And I'm like... I'm glad someone thought of that. So yeah, I guess I need to explain this episode, and I'll explain various things from this episode. They're still dealing with the whole, or kind of the whole 001 altering the people's memories, or in this case, as he's explained it, he freezes their memories and then shatters them. Which I guess means that he just breaks them and makes people forget certain things.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Yeah. I guess the shattered pieces become alternate bits, I guess? I don't know. I'm not about to contemplate what the fuck his powers do. Does he alter memories? Yes. Can he use these alter memories to control people? Yes. That's as much as I need to know. That's all that fucking matters.
To know kind of deal.
Yeah, that's all that fucking matters, in all honesty. We don't need to know anything more than that. Essentially, Tamari is being stubborn and hot-headed and wants to take down 001 here and fucking now because he ain't dealing with his bullshit anymore. Mostly because of all the bullshit they went through the last, 5 weeks. Because between Go, the friggin' Tamari's father, and all this other nonsense, 001's pretty much fucked with all their lives at this point.
Yeah.
Whether directly or indirectly by another Royd view. So Tamari's had it up to here and wants to rip his face off. And this entire episode revolves around essentially 001 setting up pretty much hand-delivering a case to the team that totally smells like a trap after a while, but no one thinks of it. Because 001's an asshole like that. It's just like, I'm gonna make them think I slipped up. I'm gonna make them think they've got the advantage by knowing my identity. I mean, I love how he literally shows up to the other executives, and they're like, haven't you screwed up? And Hart realizes, you didn't screw up, did you? Nope. You're doing all of this according to plan, aren't you? Yep. They don't stand a chance, do you? Do they? Nope. That's very much happened. Although we do find out one interesting thing. That I think I know where it goes, but I'm not sure. I have a theory. Not a game theory, but a Toku theory.
Had to make the reference.
Yes, but might as well fucking talk about game theory earlier. So where the executives are talking to each other out at X-Brain, because Brain's not on speaking terms with Hart and Medic because he's pissy about Medic.
Of course he would be pissy.
Yeah, but we get the revelation that each of the executives have discovered an emotion, or have a unique emotion that kind of explains their character at this point. Hart is joy, which is why he can't be mad at anything. I'm like, that explains why you're uncharacteristically happy for Chase, even though he literally just betrayed you and killed one of your mates right next to you. Oh, that's why you can't feel anger or sadness because all you know is joy. Medic is admiration. Brain is envy. And 001, aka Freeze, is humility? Or humiliation? I'm not sure which one it technically is, although I don't think humiliation is technically an emotion. Or a normal emotion that you would use for this kind of storyline, I would think. Anyway.
I don't know.
We find out that this is just another step in the process, that they are also looking for their final evolution, or ultimate evolution, I think is the technical word they're using. And they need someone, a human, to accomplish this. And Freeze has his, and he tells Hart to find his, which Hart says that he's already found his. Which I think I know who.
I think we all do.
Because I assume it's Go, because he was the one that conquered Dead Heat in the Dead Zone. Yep. And Hart had that line about someone else conquering it. So I assume Go.
I would assume so too.
I know someone else said Chase, because Chase was the one who gave him joy. Therefore, I guess they have that connection further, although I don't think it works that way. But maybe that could work? It doesn't help that Hart now has connections to both of the secondary writers.
True.
And with this aspect, it's like, well, technically both are right, because he does have the connection to both, and the story could go either way.
But I would think it'd be more Go.
Yeah. And Chase would be off with somebody else. I guess Medic, because the admiration would draw her in the connection to Chase, because she would want to turn Chase back into Machine Chaser to get Hart happy more? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a I guess. But that's what I assume. Anyway, this emotion thing and the whole promised number, because we get a scene immediately after that with Chase finding out about the whole ultimate evolution thing, at least the name of it, and thinking about the promised number, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say there's going to be 7 executives by the end of the show.
You think?
Let's see. Emotions. Some of very similar to one of the 7 deadly sins. We just came off a show with a lot of biblical references.
True.
It's a possibility. And I could see 7. I mean, hell, we're up to, what, 4?
Yeah.
We only need 3 more.
Yeah, but I don't know. 001 kind of seems like the ringleader. Of course, we said that about Chase. I mean, not Chase, Hart.
Well, a lot of people are calling for Freeze to die here soon.
No. I don't think he's final boss, but I don't know, he might be.
Well, people are I've seen people like be conflicted on who's final boss now. It's kind of coming down to, I think some people are either calling Brain or Heart final boss.
No.
Based off what I've seen, I doubt it's Brain.
It's not going to be Brain. They're downplaying him hard.
Yeah. I think it, especially from what I've seen from the scans, his death is imminent.
I doubt it would be Hart. But it could.
Yeah.
I really think... I think we could see 7, but if we did see 7, the other 3 are not going to be around long enough to matter.
Yeah, I would assume that. I assume they would just be like the other overlords that showed up during Gaim.
Yeah.
You are here to die to Kiwami.
Right.
You are here for no more and no less.
I could see that. Us having 3 more come in and then Trideron just wreck them.
Mm-hmm.
Within a matter of about 5 episodes total. But
which we got scans for Type Trideron, and oh my god, Type Trideron looks so good. I like Type Trideron.
I like it.
I mean,
I see where people were saying about too much red, though. It does seem like a lot of red, but I'm fine with it.
With the gimmick with the design of Trideron, it's kind of like with Kiwami. The problem is, the thing they're referencing means they have to do that color. Because they're doing a direct reference. Because Kiwami is a direct reference to Nobunaga's armor, which is all silver. There's no other colors there. So you either go all in with the reference, which is what they wanted to do with Gaim, or you don't. Here, Type Trideron is literally supposed to be the Trideron. Because where the wheel is, that's exactly where the wheels pop out on Type Trideron. That's why you have one sleeve black. Like, you either go all in with the Type Trideron reference, or you don't at that point. And I go, they went all in. I'm on board with that, because they went all in.
You know, I didn't think about that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. They went all in on the Trideron. That's why the helmet is like it is. It's the front of the Trideron. It's what kind of gives it that evil look, but in my opinion, it's more aggressive than evil.
I like it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I just see why people were like, oh, there's too much red.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like Kiwami. I mean, it looks good. Figure it would probably be interesting.
I mean, I guess the only thing that I could see is maybe they could have adjusted, like, the stripes a little bit more. To kind of break the red up, but otherwise, you kind of can't break too far away from it.
Yeah.
That's one of those, it's gonna have to look something at least similar to that.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we're gonna get Type Trideron in 2 episodes. Guarantee that right now. Like, next week, not this week, next week's Type Trideron. Gonna call it right now. Mostly because I looked at the scans. And the scans kind of give it away.
Oh, God.
Okay, here's the thing. If you're listening to this, And if you don't want to be spoiled on Drive, do not go look at the scans that are out right now for the show. Because it will literally spoil the next 2 episodes. Or not the next 2 episodes. The next 2 episodes after this week's. Because here's the thing. The scans pick up right where I think this week's episode ends. With the whole fact that, spoilers, even though it's in the preview, Tamari gets killed. Just bang through the test, dead.
Which, technically that's not a spoiler.
Especially when they fucking sell you on the episode with that.
I know. I still swear, though, after that Raw, I was like, oh god, where we watched the Raws at, already made the reference between Go and Michi. And now we've got this. It's like, oh god.
As long as Go's not the one that kills him, we wouldn't have the 3rd different secondary rider to literally kill the main rider in the Neo Heisei era. Because that's happened before.
Why do I have a bad feeling that what you said is actually going to happen?
Well, it happened in Gaim, and it happened in Forza. The only difference is the Forza, the thing that the Drive one and the Forza one will have in common is it leads to the final form debut. The Gaim one didn't. The Gaim one was just, we're gonna resolve this plot line here and now between these two. We're gonna get this blood feud over with. We're gonna get this blood feud over with Kota literally taking the bullet, literally taking the shot and just going, "Yep, you killed me. Well, please, for the love of God, live."
Well, with Gaim, they kind of had to do it that way.
Yeah.
Because if they did it before he got the final form, then yeah, he probably would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, we can't have main rider be dead, so let's not do that.
Even though, I swear, I think half the Heisei era has had the main rider die in the show at some point. Fucking Kuga's died twice in his show. Twice. Literally dead. He was dead for almost an entire episode in Kuga. I think that's the record. Well, at least for the Heisei era. It's not the record for the show era because Riderman stayed dead for an entire show before I think he showed back up.
Huh.
Yeah, spoilers for V3. Riderman dies at the end. He sacrifices himself, ends up dead. I think shows back up at some point later. I know he shows up in Stronger for the whole 7 rider uniting arc in that show. I don't know if he shows up sooner than that. So he stays dead longer than most of the riders do.
Huh.
That are have an important place. Yeah. Another thing we found out is that the whole memory wiping thing doesn't work on Tamari, and I assume that plays into the whole fact of why he's Drive to begin with.
I'm kind of feeling that.
They still haven't explained that, but I assume they'll explain it at some point.
It's genetics.
Well, his father was immune to it too. So they explain how the fuck his father was immune to it.
It's genetics.
I assume it's...
or this is some kind of fail safe that they designed for some reason.
I don't know. Maybe maybe their DNA or his father's DNA was somehow used to help create the Roid Mutes, or his mind was used to help it, so it can't be shattered by one of the Roid Mutes. Because it's literally their personality, kind of.
That would be.
I mean, I know people have the joke about Chase being being Tamari's father. Like, there's a comic that cracks it that literally has that as a joke, and a prank they pull on Tamari. Which, considering Chase's current personality, that could be something he does, or at least gets talked into doing. Because he's all on board for all the shenanigans.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's like when he wasn't a writer, it was all serious. It's like, fuck you, I hate you, go die. Now he's just like, yeah, whatever, I'm going with it. This seems fun.
It's like, I got my personality back! I'm no longer a killing machine. Or a non-killing machine.
Maybe that's it. Maybe what 001 did to him wasn't that he reprogrammed him, it was just he took his personality away. And he was pissed off about it.
It's like, I can't have fun! Now I can have fun! I'm on the good guys team. I can have fun now. I can be somebody!
The good guys fixed me and gave me my personality back. Bye.
It's like, I'm not coming back for this. Yeah. I love how this week's episode just ends with Tabari getting his ass handed to him and just standing back up being like, I'm going for round 2! 3. Wait, no, 3. Yeah, 3. Because, yeah, I'm not losing. I'm just like, okay, Tabari, he just mopped the floor with you in Formula with the fucking pit crew helping you. I'm sorry.
You're not gonna win.
No.
Don't think you can win, because you can't.
No.
Not yet.
No. No, you don't have Type Strider on yet.
You don't have Type Strider on, and you've not mastered it yet. You're not going to beat him.
I swear to God, if we have to wait a fucking half an episode because he hasn't mastered Type Strider on.
You know, that's what it'll be. We'll get it at the end of this week's episode, technically. But we'll spend most of the entire next episode for him to master it.
Just like Type Formula?
Uh-huh.
God damn it. I applaud them for at least keeping with the gimmick. I applaud them for the fact that... I would
laugh if that's what happens. Like, we actually get it this week, but then something goes wrong because he can't handle it, and he's just out the entire next episode.
I know the figure arts of it's going to be interesting for a couple of things. I don't think it's gonna... I kind of hope it comes with the steering sword and the door gun, just so I can have those and not have to buy fucking Wild End Technique to get those two. When I pick up my draft figure art, or my Type Speed figure art to be specific. But I don't know. Based off the scans, I see it coming with another weapon. I don't know how much more you want me to spoil.
I don't.
Okay.
That's why I was being quiet there, because it's like, I really don't, but if you're going to, then...
But we'll talk about it next week. Along with the possibility of maybe hearing more stuff about Kamen Rider Ghost, which, by the way, that's the official name of the next series. Yay! And we saw Dark Drive, which looks awesome.
Yes.
I so hope he does a face turn towards the end of the video. I'm like, yes, I am justified in picking up my Dark Drive figure art. Even though he's Dark Drive. I'm justified in the fact because he's a good guy. He's a movie writer, and I picked up good guy movie writers before. And by good guy movie writers, I mean Skull and the Deshko. Because no one else has come out. Because there's no Aqua. There's none of the mages. There's no Lapis yet. And... yeah, that's it. Although, one thing has made me curious because of the Full Throttle movie.
Okay.
Are they seriously bringing Lupin back at some point?
That's one of those I think they could, but I don't think they will. I think that's going to be one of those where it's just kind of there, where if they ever felt like there was a need to bring him back, they could, but otherwise, no.
But doesn't he have a number?
No.
I thought at the end of the movie he might have had a number.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
He doesn't. I'm looking at an image from the scene I'm thinking of at the end of the movie. No, he doesn't. He's just a blank one.
I mean, that's one of those...
Although technically he's a core.
But that kind of falls into a double whammy there. Maybe exclusive.
What? Wait, what if? Because it technically counts. Because we've heard rumors that apparently Dark Drive is being played by a previous Tuku actor. What if Lupin is Dark Drive?
I don't know. I think that would... I don't know.
Or because we... Oh, wait, no. That wouldn't count. Never mind. For those wondering what I'm talking about, a rumors hit that apparently Dark Drive is being played by a previous Toku actor, which narrows it down to about a good 1,000 people, probably. Because it's non-specific on which series the actor was a part of. It's just a Toku actor, which could be anyone, in all honesty. Because there's, like... I would say there's a good maybe like 15 people I could name that would probably come back to play a role no matter what. And Toku actors coming back to play roles, yeah, that's not a rare occurrence. That happens quite often. Hell, Gokaiger had so many cameos is because I think it was like the Black Knight, the guy who played the Black Knight from Gingham Man. Like, heard about Gokaiger, went and talked to the Red Ranger from Gingham Man, told him about it, and because of the whole, like, tsunami wave that happened, a lot of actors were in contact with each other, and so word spread, and so they were all contacting Toei being like, hey, you want us to come back? It's like, hey, I'm available to come back if you want me to. So you had, like, a good, like, half a dozen to a dozen Toku Sentai actors literally calling Toei going, you want me? And Toei being like, well, I guess we're doing more tribute episodes. Like, they were not going to do that many tribute episodes in Gokaiger. It kind of just happened because everyone heard about Gokaiger and was like, we want to come back. I want to come back. I totally reprised my role. But that was for the better, from what I've heard. That was a like mid-season change that's for the better. But yeah, there's that, and apparently the mastermind's being played by some big-time actor. Which, again, could be anybody. Especially in my book, when I don't know who's big-time. So yeah. I'm just curious to see. We'll probably get scans next week, because scans next week tease the super dead heat drive that apparently is in the movie. And apparently that's confirmed to be a drive form.
Really?
Apparently. Although there's no mention of type special. Which is odd. So type special... So the drive might not be having two forms in the movie. It might be that Dark Drive has two forms. Type Next and Type Special. And that the Super Dead Heat is just Tamari. Which would be weird because that gets put in the mock driver, which probably means he has to take up the mock driver at some point in the movie.
Which I wonder why.
Well, it's not like Buckle hasn't already shown that he can get blown up in a movie.
True.
What's really bad is Buckle gets blown up again.
Yeah, but you know, Buckle got blown up and Tamari believed really hard and he came back.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. That scene is cheesy as fuck, but I love it because they sold it so hard.
I know. It's like, okay, I see what you're doing here. Okay, I'll give it to you.
It's so cheesy, but I love it. I love that they even get the fucking all the shift cars in, and they mimic the fucking circle and the belt when he's about to transform. It's just like, I can't help but smile at this. I also can't help but smile like Kira goes, "I'm turning the wheel to go in a circle!" Repeatedly, apparently, even though I'm not changing directions of the circle.
Yeah.
I love that they at least get her in on the finish for on Lupin in that movie. Even though she's totally sending that car into a tighter circle than it's supposed to.
And should be closing that gap ever so tightly on him.
She should probably be running into Tamari at some point.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that was Drive, and that was us delaying as far as possible because we don't want to watch Zexal this week.
Pretty much.
So, Life is a Carnival Part 1, Part 2. Yuma versus Walking Deus Ex Machina. Also, Utopia gets stolen in the second episode, apparently.
So, Yuma's only ace gets nerfed.
Yep. God damn it. I don't want to know. I know at some point Yuma's going to be qualified for the fucking World Championships long before we get through this fucking arc. Which means we have to dick around until episode 50 to actually start the finals. I don't know when that happens. I also know that Kathy has to duel some chick who's named Dog. So yeah, that's our future. I don't know. Yuma's an idiot. This duel is probably gonna make me angry at some point. Because I don't care. Just ready to go.
And Yuma's an idiot.
Yes. That cannot be emphasized enough.
Pretty much, that's why I emphasized it again.
So, I guess I'm ready for part 1.
I kind of am. But I don't want to prolong anymore, I guess. Yeah.
Well, if you want to watch along with us, links are in the description below. It's Hulu, folks. So, there you go.
All the adage.
Yep. And it's free Hulu, too.
All the adage.
So,
I'm queued up and ready when you are, I guess.
Alright. Taking a look at part 1 of Life is a Carnival here in 3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like Glock. He's the one that's always like, no, not really.
Speaking of Lupin, this seems like it got pulled straight out of the Drive movie.
Wait, what?
Apparently he's supposed to be a cowboy. Even though he's not dressed as a cowboy.
Okay, no, I got that. But wow.
How on the nose the dialogue is?
Yeah.
I'm used to it at this point. You know, when I thought the dub would make whatever Zexal, however bad Zexal is, worse, I didn't think it was this bad. What?
Pause it when the intro ends and tell me the time code.
Did it go breaky breaky?
Oh yeah. Okay, what? Hulu. What? I don't even.
$143.
That's what I thought.
But I'm sorry, but it seems like half the problems I can have with Zexal, I think I've said this before, don't seem inherent with the dub. They seem inherent with fucking Zexal itself. Because I have to assume we're not far off from where the sub is. It's just the scripts are atrocious at times. Because they decide to make dialogue terrible. But I assume we're still on track. Because it's not like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki has to make a separate page for every single fucking episode. No, it's not a Dragon Rider Ryuki case where, yeah, they are kind of two different shows. No, it's the same show. It just hurts worse at times.
Fortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back until Hulu decides it wants to break again.
I know the English dub, the first episode of the English dub of Arc 5's out. I'm scared to watch it.
I am too.
Because I'm scared of how angry I might get.
I am too.
Because I love Arc 5, and from what I've heard, it like, fuck. Really? On some of the things.
I really am scared to find out.
Like, the opening is pretty much the Zexal opening with a different song. And I'm like, fuck you. Literally, fuck you. And I hear Yuya trash talks in the episode, and I'm like, oh no. I'm just like, I hate to see this show later on. Because I'm like, alright, if you're not willing to do the last arc of 5Ds, how the fuck do you do later on in this show? I'm sorry, this show gets dark. This show gets a little mean. Yuya goes to places no normal protagonist goes, especially for a kids show in America. I don't see you getting around that. Unless you just play it straight and go with it. But that's like a years away at this point. Alright. You set?
I guess.
Oh, okay. Just make it...
Think about it.
Alright. We're picking up from the 143 marker here in 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, I would hope so.
I guess she knows him.
Apparently.
Yeah, she knows him.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't buy into this asshole's charm. Alright, asshole. If you're actually gonna try to be smooth, don't be smooth on a fucking scooter.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah! Meanwhile, this carnival's gone on, and we haven't seen another fucking duel in this fucking carnival at fucking all. Also, isn't that awkward? That apparently the dual gazer acts as a communicator.
Yeah, kinda.
Shut up and do it, Yuma.
You'll get a number out of it. Oh wow, we actually get a duel that's not Yuma being an idiot. Of course, now Yuma's gonna be an idiot near the duel, so...
Yeah. Hey, look, they're doing this dual carnival thing that's supposed to have been going on.
Yes, the final move was incredible.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The fuck was with that pacing? Well, that's what Shark's been up to in a commercial.
Yeah, commercial.
Yeah. The Surface Pro. I don't care.
The SpongeBob movie, the new one.
Yay. Jurassic World's close to coming out because I see 1,001 commercials for it. Hey, Halo Spartan Strike. I think. Or the other PC Spartan game. Or the PC Halo game. That's not a normal Halo game because you don't want first-person shooter Halo games on the PC. No. But aren't they good games? Have you actually tried one of them? Oh, okay.
Nor do I have an interest in trying one of them.
I think Halo Cannons tried like the recent one and said it was good.
I get back to nor do I want to try one. They don't strike my interest.
552.
552. Because we apparently got done with our ads at the same time.
Yep.
And could have just kept rolling.
I feel bad for the person who picked up this NES.
How bad?
One of the ag eyes is a bit saggy. Like, really badly saggy.
Oh god.
Hang on. I'll put it in Game Fox. God damn it. Control C. Control V. God damn it.
Yeah, you gave me the same one you gave me.
I know earlier. I know.
You know earlier?
Mm-hmm. But with our man making a penis in Robocraft?
Yes.
And trying to get his friends to make vehicles to go into the friggin' ball.
Oh wow, those eyes are screwed up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's not fixable. Unless you got some paint.
I love the tweet though. I think this nest knows exactly how most of us are going to feel come Amiibo Friday night.
I know how fucking I saw people on Reddit, posting how people feel in other countries looking at us of just like, oh, this is gonna be good. It's like, oh, I gotta get my popcorn. I need to see this disaster in progress. Because
Disaster in progress, it's already there.
yeah.
It's just a matter of it actually happening.
Yeah. America getting screwed on amiibos every day.
You know, wouldn't it just be easier to import them?
Yes. To be honest, yes, because there's no difference.
It'd just
Unless-
be whatever language the casing was.
Yeah.
But let's face it, most people just want the amiibo.
Yeah. I keep the backs for
I've been too.
no particular reason why.
I've been keeping the backs because I've got a neat idea. It's just I've yet to do it.
I don't have the shelf space to do something like you're doing, so. Alright. You ready?
Yes.
552 here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, the other main character.
Hey, kite dueling! And just one.
Against 2 people. And he just killed 2 people.
No, he just stole their souls. He didn't kill them.
No, he killed them.
They're not dead. They're just old. How the fuck do you mistake him for a chick?
I saw the old lady walking in front of him.
Alright. Yes.
Pretty much.
The fuck is wrong with your head?
Seriously. Yuma, you dumbass, you've got a piece that isn't fitting in your heart. Let him use it.
Exactly. Wait, we're half done with competitors?
Yeah, because Kite's killed half of them.
Apparently. What was he sent here to do?
Probably to stop them.
Okay. And none of them with overlay units.
Yuma,
Shut up!
shut up.
Astro, please don't take this dumbass seriously.
Hey, Will.
Yes, that was an ancient Egypt pistol. Okay.
Hmm.
What is wrong with your head?
Seriously.
Seriously, what the fuck's wrong with your head? Abusing the speed lines to fucking hell. Yep.
Meaning.
Levels rank 7 exceeds.
And it's gonna be a number.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Told you.
Well, there's Yuma's excuse to duel him. Can you sound less enthused about that? He's lucky because he has a fucking number. Didn't you just say he was testing that card?
Yeah. Huh.
Well then. I know one of Astral's odds are wrong, apparently. I'm not going to be bothered to look it up.
Probably that last one.
Alright, fuck it. I'll look while this asshole's still dueling. Nope, it's one in the next duel. Or next episode.
Oh. I do believe that's a one-hit kill, just like Yuma's done.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, it comes about when he says... when there's a fifth dice being rolled, that the chances of the next dice being 6 is 1 in 7,776. That's correct! If we're talking about 5 sixes coming up in a row, instead of 1 roll of 6 coming up. That one. And why can't Yuma do any of that with fucking Utopia?
Seriously. And there goes Utopia. Right.
There went all of Yuma's cards. Let me guess, it's gonna fall and he's gonna be right in the center of the donut.
And we're all gonna wish that he was under the donut.
Oh, I meant the friggin' Charlie guy.
Oh,
I don't mean Yuma.
I meant Yuma.
It would happen that way no matter which one.
Honestly, at the moment, I would kind of hope it would fall and land on both of them.
I do too. That way we can end this episode quicker.
And not have to deal with the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 1526.
I'm not done yet. I still got 50 seconds. But yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. I'm still eagerly waiting on the freaking Splatoon 3 pack.
I've been messing with my amiibo shelf too much. Or shelves. I can't decide on a position at the moment. Might have to wait till I get those 4 in tomorrow. Or the 4 I'm gonna try to buy tomorrow. Maybe figure something out.
Yeah, don't count them before you actually have them in your hands.
I should be able to. The fucking Target and GameStop are not gonna be packed.
Yeah, but if GameStop's numbers are like what you're saying, then yeah.
Well, I'll be there before anyone even thinks to get the GameStop. Because GameStop opens at 10. I'll be a walk away from it at 7:30 in the morning. Or like 7:50 in the morning.
And there'll be a line there. The first person that got there was probably there at like 6:30 in the morning.
Probably. I feel bad for that schmuck.
Now, who am I kidding? There's probably people waiting. Well, I wouldn't say right now, but probably soon.
Yeah. They'll probably be waiting at like midnight.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm getting those 4, and I'm picking up the Halo novel, or a Halo novel to read on my plane ride. To kill like 4 hours back and forth.
That should do it, actually.
They're thick enough, and I would hope so. Well, I'm gonna pick up, if it's still there, I want to pick up the one that Blue Team's featured in. I think it's Ghost of Onyx. Might as well get familiar with Blue Team. Alright, I'm set, so...
God knows we'll know enough of them before too long.
And I found out something about Halo Isolation, I'll tell you once we get rolling, that makes things certainly confusing about Locke's team. Anyway, starting 1526 here in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Anyway. You remember the lineup for Locke's team?
Yeah.
Well, we just got confirmed that the Spartan in the white armor is a chick. It's a chick from the recent couple issues of Halo Escalation. Meaning it's more than likely there's 2 female members on Locke's team, which really throws in the question of the 3rd member. And if that's the case, where's the other person? I don't know how much you want me to say. I think I've told you. It involves Halo New Blood with the ODSTs. And he stole my deck. But yeah, that certainly throws into questions about who's on Lock's team.
Hmm.
I know Halo Cannon in his review was talking about how if that's the case, then the female Spartan might be the chick from Nightfall. But like he said, if that's the case, then why is Buck alone on the team when there's another ODST from his team as a Spartan? It certainly makes Locke's team a little bit more mysterious.
Yeah.
Hey, they agree to actually hunt down the guy. Fantastic.
Well, of course. She's pissed at him, and Yuma wants his damn card back.
I assume he got more than that card. I wonder what Tori has to think. She's been dragged around by Yuma all fucking day. Or days in this case. Maybe. Also commercial.
That didn't play.
Oh, I got 30 seconds.
That was odd. What's the time code?
1852?
Okay. I'm there.
Hmm.
Yeah, mine didn't play.
Alright, I'm at 1853. Oh, and just in case anyone's wondering, yes, I know Blue Team technically shows up first in the Battle of Reach novel, but Books a Million has that novel for like $10. I just want to read something that involves them, and Ghost of Onyx is probably good enough.
Now we're probably gonna get people like, oh no, you're doing it wrong.
It's one of the novels between Halo 1 and 2, I believe. So, meh. It's good enough for me. If I want to read more, I'll read the other book. I just need something for the plane ride. Because I will have dick all else to do. I'll be honest, I won't. I will have dick all else to do. I might take my 3DS and something else to play if I am that bored. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna put the book down and like play something for like the other hour or so. Alright. You set?
Yeah.
Alright, pick it up from 1853 here in 3, 2, 1, go. A little late to tell him that! Lightning strike that turns on the monorail.
Pretty much.
And they just sneak in. Hope it doesn't explode. Yep. Wow. It is the end of the episode, and they're just now dueling.
Well, just now setting up to duel.
Jesus Christ. This isn't a two-parter. This is digging around for one part until we can finally do the second part. And why are we dueling on top of the train? Hang on.
All inside of a train. That's what we'd like to know.
Could we duel inside? You thought about that now? When you decide, I'm going to duel on top of the monorail. No, Luck is going to protect you, asshole.
I hate him.
I hate this show. We're just now to part 2. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, apparently GameSpot's playing that one game.
What one game?
That one game we didn't want to talk about on the show. That locked as a quick draw.
Which one?
The H one.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care. Hey, look, we got a recap. It's gonna take like fucking 5 minutes to get through.
Yep. I'm ready when you are.
Alright, starting part 2 of Life as a Carnival and this getting this fucking bullshit over with in 3, 2, 1, go. We're not gonna recap the entire episode, we're just gonna recap like the last like 5 minutes of it?
Pretty much.
So we're not gonna recap the fact that Shark and Kite both won a duel, right?
Pretty much. They don't matter.
Apparently. Why isn't she around more? She's kind of a decent character.
And thank you, Hulu, for breaking again.
I think Hulu doesn't like the Zexal opening.
Good. I don't quite frankly care for it myself. It's not bad, but it's like, eh.
I think another problem is it just shows nothing interesting in the opening.
True. Let me know what time.
Still going.
Now that way I can go ahead.
Still going. Yeah, it's almost done. Almost. Almost. And why the fuck hasn't Zexal shown back up?
Because we don't need it.
Just like we don't need Utopia, even though
Pretty
that's his
much.
ace. 204. You know it's bad, right? It's like, oh, he's not going to use his ace card that often. Why?
Because it's his ace.
At least Yuya uses odd eyes every now and then. More often than Yuma uses Utopia.
I'm ready.
Alright, picking up 204 marker here in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I forgot to mention Arc 5. Arc 5 was pretty good. I kind of agree with what I forgot which of the Monosubs crew members said it on Twitter, but one of them said that Arc 5's been a little less hype since the start of this next arc. I kind of agree with him, only because we're kind of building back up from coming down, in all honesty. So that's why it's not as hype, is that we've kind of had to come back down because we're kind of starting over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I can't be specific, but we'll understand once we get there one day. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the girl that's getting the surgery is his daughter, and he got the card to give her to make sure her surgery gets successful because it's a dangerous operation, and he's a thief with a heart of gold, and I'm fucking done.
Probably. Yeah.
Do we need the number? I think we get the point. That saying made no sense.
Yeah, none at all.
God damn it, go, Golem! You know, if he didn't have a luck-based deck, he'd be fucked in this duel.
Pretty much.
Zapata, I agree with Yuma. We get it. What part of he has luck because of the fucking number has no one heard? Didn't we establish that by now? Why is someone surprised?
Question, though.
What?
Go Golem's ability was to avoid being destroyed once per turn, correct?
Uh-huh.
So therefore, would it not still be there?
Probably. Unless they retcon that effect out. Because they do that. Unless it's a main character monster like Odd Eyes, where they haven't retconned Odd Eyes to be more powerful. For those who don't know, that whole level limitation on Odd Eyes Dragon, yeah, that doesn't exist in the card game.
Yep, show only.
Mm-hmm. That is the one time I've ever seen how a card is stronger in the actual card game.
Yeah, because it's like Dark Rebellion, nerfed.
Nerfed hard.
It's like...
Rise Falcon, nerfed hard as fuck.
Odd Eyes buffed. Wait, what? What?
534.
Or, yeah, 5. Okay, yeah, 34. Let's go.
Picking up from there in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Darkseid 2 is getting or Darksiders 2 is getting a new edition. The Definite Edition. Go, 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 golem. Watch that be true.
Yep. Should have used that Zexal power.
Up, there go both magicians. No, Lady Luck's is banished at the moment. Astral, can you please stop quoting statistics? We get it. Are we just gonna dance around the fact that his father's dead? Because we can't say that?
Pretty much.
I never understood why we can't say the D. I can't do stuff with the D word in American television. I'm sorry. Death
because
happens.
It's too dark. And children shouldn't be exposed to that. And all kinds of other blah 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 stuff that children are exposed to anyhow.
Yeah. Have you seen a picture involving Call of Duty and Splatoon?
No.
Alright. Splatoon. Target audience. Kids. Actual audience. Adults. Call of Duty. Intended audience. Adults. Actual audience. Kids.
Boy, ain't that 100% true.
It's like, I can't argue with this! Now, so somebody having a comment of like, why isn't Splatoon more competitive? And I was like, they're complaining about the fact that Nintendo makes games for fun.
Splatoon's competitive enough. It could very easily be competitive game.
Yeah.
I don't...
It was a ridiculous...
stupidity irritates me.
I know.
And that's all that boils down to. Why can't a game be fun and competitive?
Like Smash!
Exactly.
Even though it wasn't supposed to be competitive!
Exactly. That's exactly what Splatoon could be. If people just think of ways outside of the box, then they could make it work. Okay, Astral, shut up.
How is it these last couple of showings have made Astral a fucking terrible character?
It's not that he's terrible, he's just being annoying as hell.
So he's being Yuma!
Yeah. Only he's factually being annoying. Instead of just ignorantly being annoying.
Yes, and being kind of funny in the process. Hi, we're gonna skip your transformation animation because we already did that. Your catchphrase is stupid too.
Yeah.
So is that one.
It's good to see that. It's good to see that he's got his feel the flow and high five the sky.
Mm-hmm. I got mad, and I still get like 90 seconds.
I got what was supposed to be 2 ads, but it turned into 1.
Good. I have 4.
That'll probably turn into 3. I had one do that. I'm waiting on you.
I'm still in ads. I'm still at 40 seconds. I'm almost there. I'm in a phone ad. It's all ads I don't care about, so
Yeah.
I'm spinning my pocket knife on my desk at the moment.
I continually get SpongeBob.
So do I.
One.
It's about like my Witcher 3 ads on fucking Twitch.
It's about as annoying, that's for sure.
10:45.
Bingo.
Alright, pick it up from there here in 3, 2, 1, go.
We'll actually get through most of the rest of this episode without an ad.
Yeah. Shouldn't it stop on his own because of his stupid bullshit luck?
Which will be a 6. We need a black hole right now. Or a mirror force. Too bad both of those don't exist in the shows.
No, but MST does. And Monster Reborn, because I see that on the bottom of your deck.
He's almost at the OP state.
Sure there is. Remove anything that involves chance.
Oh boy.
No. Ah! Wow, that certainly passed quickly.
Yeah.
Why did it take 3 minutes to do your turn?
Because it's Yuma. Now, why didn't he do this instead of trying to take up chance earlier?
Probably because he didn't have Tage Tokage before.
Uh,
No. I assume that plays into how his luck stops happening.
probably. Heh 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 heh.
It's stupidly convenient enough.
Yeah. I gotta give him props for that one.
You probably should have waited on that one until you were stopped.
Probably.
Yep.
One.
Well.
Your luck's broke.
Mm-hmm. A little bit on the nose, aren't we?
A little bit. Uh,
A little late to bust out Ray, isn't it?
a little bit.
Shut up about your stupid luck. I
You
only
use
had 7.
700 in that case. Swing the third sword.
With the extra hands because fuck it. I need the second pair of hands to wield the big ass sword. But the brake's on. How the fuck is that going to help?
It's
Also
not.
add.
And add.
The brake was already on and you had plenty of room.
Yeah.
Whatever. I got 40 seconds.
I get 25.
Apparently I'm getting all the long ads this time.
Yep. Whereas last week it was all me.
Mm-hmm. Can you take that back?
No. Next week maybe Glock will be here and he can have them all.
Fantastic. Ugh.
2012.
Yep.
Boy, that was a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you're ready, and I'm ready.
Alright, I'm set.
All
We
right.
can end off this episode finally in 3, 2, 1, go.
And splat.
No.
Oh.
Splat. He's moaning. Oh, nephew. So, can you ever get that card and then he'll have luck forever?
Maybe. And we'll never see him again.
No. Yeah, you can't have the number card or else you will be unbeatable.
Yeah, no number card. Because you've already got luck that you don't need.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Gronk's dueling next time. I don't care.
I don't either. That's what's bad. It's like at least this time it was a little more enjoyable than last time. Last time we were just like, oh god, Yuma, you're a fucking idiot. But yeah, wasn't much better.
Well, good news is we're not going to see Yuma duel next time.
Well, that's a miracle.
Instead, we see Gronk and the other kid duel. What was his name? Caswell? Caswell.
Yeah.
The smart one and the fat one. They're
wow.
How else am I going to describe Gronk?
That
or
was,
Bronk.
Wow.
Do you have a better description for him?
Not really, but still.
I might as well take that one on the chin. Yeah, they're battling, I assume, one of the main bad guys. And then Shark duels the other one. So, hey, Shark gets to duel an entire episode.
Hey, yay for him. Yeah.
Also, we're gonna hurt in the second episode. Literally. Yuma does something really stupid for no good reason.
Great. Great. Fucking hell.
Wait a minute. There is an official name for post-decade stuff?
Really?
When? The guy who's running the Kamen Rider Ghost Tumblr, that runs the Kamen Rider Drive Tumblr, just said that apparently it's Phase 2.
Huh.
Apparently he doesn't like the term Neo-Heisei because it kind of removes all of the cultural significance of the Heisei name to begin with.
I could see that.
That's a very good point. The problem is, we didn't have a term for this until now, apparently. Although I kind of like the Ring of Neo-Heisei better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense when someone actually puts that into context. But I always figured it less as just a term and just as a subterm. It's a subset of the Heisei era. Like, everyone from Double onwards is still Heisei. This is just a subset of the Heisei era.
Yeah, it's not a reclassification. It's just...
No.
It kind of shows that whole production turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if this is like if Phase 2 is actually a term, can they have a better term? Because when I think Phase 2, I think more Marvel Cinematic Universe. Unfortunately. Although their Phase 2 is almost over. With that diversion out of the way, since I decided to jump on Tumblr.
And kind of derail.
Somebody's got to derail, since Glock's not here.
It's Zexal. We get enough derailing.
So, next time, we see two of the main bad guys duel, I guess. That's my assumption. I believe they're in the intro. And one of them is the asshole that Shark dueled. That got him disqualified. No, we're not getting that duel. I know the silence speaks to your disappointment, but no, we're not getting that grudge match.
Darn it.
So yeah, I guess until next time, that will do it for.
Ramp it up, Sloan.
I'm Pacemaker 2448. We'll see you on the next round of the game soon, Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Game of Saloon Rift Tracks on our site at tgsnetwork.org. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, on Twitter by following at TGSaloon, on Google Plus at google.com/+TGSTGSR.org, and on YouTube at youtube.com/TGSaloon. Till next time.